So, welcome guys and gals back to Bless Unleashed. Today we are going to review this game, whether Bless Unleashed is playable 2022 or not. So let's get started. First of all, Bless Unleashed was released in 2021 around at the time of August. This game, as soon as it came, it broke all the records of its previous predecessors like Bless Online, and it was at the moment the most played, I think, and also one of the most famous MMORPG that was being played. And what helped this game was because it was free. Being free, this game, almost most of the community came into this game, tried it out, and this game just shoot the rockets. This game did a wonderful job at everything, literally everything it can provide. Now, this game started to lose its popularity when the new world came in, and at that moment it lost most of its player base. After that, it just went downhill up until this point. Now, what is Bless Unleashed? Let's give a quick review of that. First of all, Bless Unleashed has a great character selection. This game provides you with 5 different classes to play from, and in those 5 different classes you have different races to choose from. Every class has its own race, which is different from the others, or it might be same, but every class have a race that is locked behind the class. Now, let's start with the human class. We're gonna select just 2 for the review. We're gonna obviously select female, like, I mean, why not? Why would you not do that? So, first of all, the Pleasantly did a great job at character modeling. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And the amount of customization you can do is just insane. It provides a unique way of character selection. You can change your character whatever you want, change your classes, change your things. You can even change your eye. Where is it? Size, eyebrow color, positioning. There was a certain eyeliner dye. Wait a minute, where did it go? Eyes. You can give yourself cat eyes. Look at that. You can give yourself mangekyo if you want. Up to you. You can do whatever the hell you want, wherever you want. Now, with its great and extreme character selection, this game was a huge hit, and I just absolutely love this character selection. Now, let's dive into the game and see what else this game actually has to offer. I'm gonna go to character selection and select one of my previous accounts, because this is the main account that I was playing on. So now I have a lot of Bless Unleashed guides and reviews that I put on my channel previously, back when I used to play. You can go still watch those guides. Those guides are still applicable, and all of them will still work for anyone who is still playing this game. So now let's get this loaded, and let's see. As soon as you come into the game, you are actually spawned in the starter areas. I'm actually in one of the later areas. So as soon as I come into the game, well, it's kind of deserted. I mean, it is deserted. It's just okay. Let's talk about that later. First of all, it Pleasantly provides you with a huge map that you can explore, play, and go do stuff. You start with in here at some place in South Spears, almost like here. Then you follow along to go to the other cities as you go along, and then you go up. Finally, you go somewhere here. Now, this game provides a huge amount of bosses, PvE content that you can have in this game. Now, along with its huge map and huge boss fights, you can also play with other players. You play with other players on the same account, I mean on the same server. There's different channels that you can change, but let's just see. For example, these icons are for the bosses. Once you go to one of these bosses, you can go, you know what, however, let's actually teleport to one of the boss. Let me show you how the bosses works. Actually, we're not gonna fight it, obviously. I don't think we can defeat a boss solo, which you can, by the way, if you have enough care, but I don't think we can, or we should take fight in with this boss. You can see this is the desert place, and there's some random mobs that has some levels, and then the boss actually should be over here, but it hasn't spawned. Okay, hey, there you go, there you go. This is one of the high level bosses. Okay, you go in and then you kill the boss, and you can get help from all of the other players that are on the server to go with you and actually kill you. Now this game provides a unique way of uh, fighting. Actually, it is one of like Dark Souls kind of thing where the target is selected and you go like this. There is no basic simple one attack. It's actually series of attacks. You can see it. You can show like I double trip. I can go this way. I press left click. I can go right click, again right click, again right click. Now these attacks opens up as you level up and progress into the game. There are different abilities and power points that you can use. As you can see, I have kind of this, and then this is one of the ability of rangers, the classes that I play. This is one of the power buffs. This is also one of the power buffs and shit. And you can press space to dodge. Yeah, dodge it if you have enough stamina, that is. So this is it's one of the main power points that is brings a unique set of uh, fighting menu, and this game also provides you with the dungeons and expeditions. Actually, you should call them arenas. Yes, dungeons and arenas where you can go fight with bosses with other players, a party of 2-member party, 3-member party, 5-member party. You can do the expedition dungeons and get set of different rewards depending on how what your level is and how big of a dungeon you can do. This game also has some time limited events that comes with time at different days of the week. There's different dungeons and stuff that are open. You got your battlefield where you play 15 versus 15 battles. You have all out arena where you play 5 versus 5 or 3 versus 3. So why is it? Okay. So this game also provides you with the battle pass, obviously like every other game. This has its own wardrobe, and this game provides you with ton of other stuff. If you want to play the game, you can go and watch each of my guide and to the other games. Now this brings us to the point: is this game playable in 2022 or not? Now, first of all, I have to say, I don't want to say, but I still have to mention that the game does not have very good reviews left by the other YouTubers, and there were some problems that happened between YouTubers and developers. Developers are not doing too good or whatever. But this game was also kind of abandoned and given off to. This game was shifted from one developer to another developer. Now the problem was not that it was shifted to other developers. It's just there's no one. I was hyped actually. I was going to play this game again, make more guides and progress to up to mythic gear and stuff, and play this game like really intense. But as you can see, there's no one here. I launched into the server and there's just no one left. Look at that. This place was filled. Like this place was entirely filled with people at some point when I used to play. There was just people roaming around everywhere. I can only see this one guy now, which is sad. Okay, there's two guys. Hey, two guys. And this was the busiest point of the day. Like this was the point. This is the point of the day when there are shit ton of people that are actually playing this game, but there's no one here. That and also no, now you can say that maybe it's just the players are not playing at the moment. They will play at some other point of the day. Okay. That's fine, true. But if you go into the market, now Pleasant Lead has a player-based market. You go into the market and you open anything. There's only three things at sale. Selling one item, one item, one item. Three quivers, one shield, none of that, none of that. Let's go to the weapons. One axe, three bows. Okay, maybe no one's selling the weapons, but there's not even armor being sold. Leather armor, this one item barely. This probably those two other players are playing and just selling these things. You go to accessories and there's just literally very small amount of things that's being sold. And this brings us to the point that if the market is empty, that means either everyone is stupid and don't know how to use the market, or there's just no one playing. And that is why I was sad, because what's the point of playing this game if the market is not even active? If the market is not active, you can't really progress into the game. Market was one of the best points of the game where you can actually progress, buy the things, sell the things, and actually progress into the game at a high pace. But it's not working, market is not there. And that brings me to the point, if you're on a server, this is my final result. If you're on a server where there's a lot of people that are actually playing, the market is active, then you're free to play the game. Play it as long as you can until there's no one left. It's your choice. But for me, on my server, it's just not possible. The market is same for the whole server, and the market is dead. And I'm a huge market nerd, or whatever you call me. So for me, it's kind of unplayable now. For you, it's your choice. If you want to play it, my guides are still there again, and you can play at your pace. So yeah, that's still gonna be my final result. If you still want to play this game, it's your choice, but I would say if you're a new player, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea to put any hours into this game. You're free to go to play other games that are really good games. For me personally, I am actually shifting to one of the other games that I used to play. I also made videos on that game, that is Conquest Blade. If you want to play that game, that is also free, and you can come along and play that game with me or other people on their different servers. And I also will be going to making a lot of guides on that game. So this is it. You can come to this game and play, or you can come with me to the other game. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you won't make a bad decision about this game. Also, please like, subscribe, and share, and go watch other videos on this channel. Also, we also opened another channel where we are actually doing a lot of cinematic series, which anyone can watch, whether you're a player or not, you play that game or not. It's gonna be fun for everyone. I'm gonna link that in the description. You can go and subscribe to that channel, watch those videos with us. And if you have any question about this game or any other game that I play on my channel, just put it in the latest video in the comments. Just put your question in the latest comment of the latest video, and I will answer, and I will get back to you, and I will answer however I can. But alas, for me, this game is dead. So peace out, see you in my next video.